We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live right now. Welcome to the Dr. Crip Show. I'm your host, Dr. Crip. Just filling you in on 2024, man. I'm trying to go live from Instagram on my phone because I don't know if I'm live over here on StreamYard. So that's why I got to go live over here. But what we doing is we bringing everybody back up to speed on what's going on with Dr. Crip. Stream was ended or deleted or the destination. This can also occur. Surreal will keep trying to let you know to your destination. Wow. Hopefully. Oh, that's the one that got the problem. That's why I went to Instagram on my phone because it's having problems on here. But once again, hey man, we on here. This is Dr. Crip. I'm your boy. Everybody, welcome. I can't see who that is, but I could wave at you. Um, you know, we got all kind of stuff that's going on. So, yeah, what we doing is that we going letting everybody know what's happening about the book, what's going on with the book. Oh yeah, that stream ended on Instagram. It's kind of cool, StreamYard. You can get places with it. You know, we can show you how to do it. But the Facebook, the YouTube, and the Twitter, I believe, is getting it. And I got the Instagram on my phone. So we just letting everybody know. NH Blue Jay, what up? What's cracking, hood? Oh yeah, it is working, huh? People, yeah, that's cool. Cause I don't be knowing sometimes, but I know people is over here on this Instagram over here. Um, but what we doing is we letting people what's knowing what we got cracking. You know, we still on. Um, what's up, hood? What's going on? Blue Jay. Um, um, I don't know who this is over here. Somebody say, I know I'm supposed to be wearing my glasses, but I'm not really gonna wear my glasses. Uh, but it looked like it's a most hated Blue Jay. I mean, most hated be some, but I don't know. But hey, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Crip, man. And we getting it back in for 2024, where we say no more at 2024. We testing the waters. We gonna be going live pretty much all the time now. We trying to get stuff going. So we gonna be going live a little bit more, you know. Um, I don't know if this stuff work or not. Let me see if you can see that. Uh, NH Blue Jays. So that should hopefully that let you know what's going on. Um, but yeah, man, we got a lot. We got a lot to go over, man. We're gonna be here for the next hour or so, letting everybody know what's going on, how to keep people involved. You know, talking about what it is. No more in 2024. Um, there should be no more. Man, when'd you get put on? In 2024? No, no. Go get your son, man. Go get your daughter. It is much better things to do than to join a gang and say, I got put on in 2024. Come on, man. That's not what it is right now. We're not doing that, you know. But what we are doing is that we are selling books. You feel me? I got a book right here. I got a book right here that I'm really trying to get started. Well, this is what you can do right now. The print didn't come out correctly. I might have to print it again. But these are short stories. We made these for the reading, the homies with the reading problems. And you still want to keep it hood. You want to read something short. You want to read something short, still to the point, nice. You know what I'm saying? This is called Got Your Ass. It's a short story or karma about how karma can come back on you. That's the latest thing we got going. I wrote about 8 of those stories. There's stories about all kind of stuff. It's stories about uh, uh, um, the streets, police, government abuse, everything. But they're short stories, so none of the stories are more than 50 pages. All the stories are less than 50 pages. They're $5 a story or $3 for $10.99. You get 3 stories for $10.99. I'm going to be putting them up on the website. So you can go to drcrip.com and you'll be able to see some of the stories that some of the short stories that you can order. Man, what else? I mean, we got a lot going on. Well, I'm gonna just let the cat out the bag. You feel me? Because we know how to. Write, produce scripts and stuff like that. We got a lot of different projects going on. We have what I'm most proud of is the Tupac television show. Listen, man, we like nut. What you talking about? Listen, man. You got to go through this battle with Hollywood. You feel me? Where they tell you stuff like, "Oh, it's been done. It's been done too much. Everything's been done on that subject, on that project." No, it's not, man. Check this out. They still doing stuff about Elvis right now to this day. They still doing stuff about Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, and all these other people. Still right now to this day. So you can't let people tell you what is what. If you don't know how to write a Bible book, you know what a Bible book is? We ain't talking about God and Jesus and all that. We talking about Hollywood. This is a television show. We have one about the Tupac series. You feel me? Incredible. So when these haters get out the way and just go ahead and pick it up, jump on it. We have it on several platforms right now. We're trying to see what they talking about, what they want to do. But man, listen, we gotta, and that's probably minute to compared to some other companies and crews out here that have thousands of scripts. They're just scripts unlimited. We got about 40. But there's 40 of what Hollywood needs to, if they get out the way, anything that can be written upon, or somebody may say, hey man, listen, can you do this? Can you do that? Because I'm filled with nothing but secrets. You feel me? So, I bother you. I bother you hoes. I bother you hoes. I can't see, So just give me a break. But if these people get out the way and let us do our job, and you'll see us, what I always wanted in life. See, let me explain something to you. When God is in your life, he will only let you accomplish what he wants you to accomplish, because he has other plans for you, whether the plans is positive, negative, or whatever. Did I do the peace treaty at JO back in the day or recently? If it was recently, no. But back in the day, yeah. I don't think them dudes at Jesse Owens will probably want peace up there unless it's some the new, unless it's the G homies, you feel me? Unless it's the G homies out there, them the only ones, you feel me? Because that particular neighborhood now, it doesn't have that many OGs, a false word. Don't let these words fool you. There's no such thing as an OG. There's no such thing as a little homie, a tiny homie, and all that. People try to explain to you how stuff works, and but really they refuse to acknowledge that it is a fantasy at the end of the day, because nothing is real. It can be broken. You could be a tiny homie today, and 2 years later, you done shot the big homie, and you got the keys to the hood now, and you the man, because ain't no old niggas coming out to fight no young dudes and all that, so they gonna give it up, and ain't no other young dudes gonna go against you because they scared, low key. So you got all kind of rebellious stuff that's going on. So you would think that, like in a neighborhood like mine's, small like mine's, that you would keep it together, everybody would be together. But no, it's just the dysfunctionality of gangs. That's why gangs have no place in society, because rather big gang or small gang, either way it's worse. You feel me? Because if you're a big gang, guess what? Can't no one man control this big ass gang. You know what I'm saying? Those dudes over there think they can do what they want to do, and yes, ain't none of them been over there 10 years, but they the ones who doing all the shooting. So you can't go over there and tell them nothing. They tired of y'all coming over there robbing them. They tired of y'all coming over there telling them what to do. Oh man, we such and such street, but this is such and such hood. This is such and such street. Like, once again, how it is over there in the 90s, the illusion. They run around with these streets on their khakis and everything. 94th, 92nd, 98th, none of that. But don't know one person on the block, don't own no real estate on the block. And if you pull up on the block in the middle of the street, crowd in the street, the neighbor's gonna call the police. So why would you go get these numbers put on your street, on your clothes? I mean, why would you go get these numbers? Why would you go get 94th, 96th, 98th, and all this shit on your tattooed on your clothes to make it seem like these are y'all streets that y'all don't even be over there like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's not only my hood, it's a bunch of neighborhoods that do that. You know, oh, such and such street, woo woo. And you don't own no real estate. The gang nobody don't own no real estate over there or nothing. Now, I have individual homies, yes, that has houses over there. Don't have nothing to do with it. Can't no none of those pull up over here. Okay? We don't want you over here. I'm the only one in this house. And trust me, I don't want nobody pulling up to where I'm at. You feel me? Toya? Join? I don't know. I can't see, man. I ain't wearing my glasses. So stop asking me that. Ice the Great. That's from Instagram over here on my phone. But yeah, you know, it amazes me that, you know, you got all these podcasters about gangs out here now. And I'm gonna tell you, you feel me, from day one, when I came on as a so-called podcaster or whatever you want to call it, that's not none of that is not none of my attention. This is a God-orientated show, and it's about ending the gangs, period. That's what this show is dedicated to. The end of gangs, the end of Crips, the end of Bloods, no more. You know, coming together is cool and all that, but none of that is going to work because there's too many Indians. Is, you know, any chiefs who's going to be getting shot, you know, so I don't even, you know, suggest, you know, coming. I suggest standing together, you know, for certain causes and events and all that. But far as trying to hang out and work with each other every day and all that, none of that is going to work either because we still haven't been through enough. But I am with the unification, the unification to stand up and do whatever. But you still got the nigga. Oh, never getting along with this nigga. I don't wear red, nigga. I don't wear blue. You still got a bunch of them exist, and some of them are 60 years old. You feel me? So they get on their podcasts and they try to justify, like, hey, homie, I've been doing this for too long. I've been in and out of jail. You know what I'm saying? If you a snitch, you know what I'm saying, I don't fuck with you, this and that, but you're supposed to kill him. That's the problem, you know. Everybody don't want no problems with him. You know what I'm saying? That was part of my sickness from the 90s. You feel me? If you was a snitch and I know about it, you ain't coming around me. You're not finna talk to me or nothing, and I'm gonna tell your business. You feel me? Because that's what I'm supposed to do, you know? And I like who I like because all the other people do it. So, you know, I developed my own circumstances of who to deal with and how to deal, because that's what black gangs do. You feel me? People don't understand. Black gangs are the only gang in the history of gangs, maybe in California, you know, that cannot kill their own. This is one of the reasons of GAMD, gang addiction, mental disorder, the disorder that go with it. All the rules are out the window. Your cousin told he should die. I'm not killing my cousin, you know. Just don't come around no more, homie. You know what to do. Hey, go down there and join with the other cousins. They down the street. Go turn over there. Because that's basically what they do. I've been from this game for 15 years. Everybody know it. I done put in work and everything. I told, guess what? I pop up over here at this gang now. Because my cousin over here, man, just turn over here. Plus, we don't like them dudes anyway, you know? So all that gang stuff it's a big, it's a delusion. It's an illusion. It's nothing real about Crips and Blood. Everything is false. Whatever rules, whatever they say they have, is non-existent. So there's no reason for your child to be a part of a gang, period. Because they will fall under the illusion and lose whatever hope of a future that they have, man. And it's not it is not something that is constructive. You know what I'm saying? It is something that is not constructive, I was trying to read you something. I wanted to read you something. Disorder is a state of confusion. The verb, disrupt the systematic functioning or neat arrangement of. Understand what these understands, because they can have different meanings and all that. But for what I'm talking about, it is an illness or condition that disrupt normal physical or mental functions. That is what a gang does. And if this illness or condition is not controlled, the state of confusion can come bigger. Basically meaning that you the man. I'm tiny, I'm tiny outlaw, and I'm the man, and I bust and I kill. I'm infant. I'm baby infant. You know what I'm saying? And you out of control, but everybody look up to you. That's the state of confusion, because down the line, what's going to happen is that you're going to run into a situation that you can't control. And when you can't control that situation, you're going to do what is the next thing, is survival. You know what I'm saying? So somebody is going to break some type of rule or something like that, because black gangs, especially out here in California, they can't kill each other for snitching. Scummy people can, it's been done here and there, but we talking about for the whole Crip and Blood car. If you line up all the people that told, that's a justified snitch, then you'll have a foot to stand on with what you did. They're not dead, Black people don't do that. That's something that they cannot do. And and for the ones that do it, like I said, sometimes they go join another gang. You know what I'm saying? And you still see them at the same parties. The whole nine. But it's just not about that. You have people that do everything. You have people that should have never joined the gang, that you was a coward in your pre-gang years. Meaning that you didn't even survive the pre-stuff before you even joined the gang. You was already doing scary stuff. So you should have never even been in a gang. So we have thousands and thousands and thousands of kids that fit that and present to this day. I can tell you a whole bunch of them. I've seen them cry, scream for their sisters. talk all kind of crazy to you. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, man, they waiting for you on the back streets at the park. Come up here, pull up here. Never come, but run straight to the internet and call you all kind of hoes. But you never come up here and you never handle your business. That's because you should have never been in a gang. And it was the addiction that led you to the gang, and your brain is mental because you're not accepting the full consequences of your actions, knowing that you can get hurt behind this, and you tell people, yeah, I don't care, whatever, though, but you really do. The worst person that you can get into it with is the gang member that is this. Listen to me on this. Follow me. Listen to me. The worst gang member that you can ever get into it with is the one who was already a killer. Then he told, and you got to face this guy because he can kill you. And if you try to kill him, he has no shame in telling on you. So where is the win-win in that? So, you have a bunch of them type of dudes, like that. But yeah, that's why we say no more in 2024. We don't want no more Crips, no more Bloods in 2024. This is the Dr. Crip Show. Welcome. Please like, subscribe, share. This is a show that does not recognize the advancements of Crips and Bloods. We are trying to end that. This is the show that don't say, yeah, shut out to the whole, shut out to the, shut. We don't do that. We don't do that. We recognize individuals as being a strong individual. Yes, is in your sickness. We are trying to end the sickness. See, that's end the sickness. That's what we want. And manage your sickness because you are in your sickness right now. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that you do while you're in your sickness determines how healthy you are living. Like you have homies that they managing their sickness properly. Like I said, they have stores, restaurants, shops, whatever. But it has to be a unified front. If I got a restaurant, you should have a mini market. You know what I'm saying? And we in conjunctions together. That's when you building something. Because if you get four different streams of revenue like that, a restaurant, a mini market, a smoke shop, a hair shop, a barber shop, then you just steps away from opening up a school. You just have to get the right people involved, and then y'all can open up a school. But it's very, very rare to find one neighborhood that has 4 streaming businesses in it. And the 4 is a hair shop, a barber shop, a smoke shop, and a car shop or restaurant or anything else that is that brings money in very quickly and fast. But those 4 things definitely. Because if you don't own the barbershop that's in your hood, like when Q first gave up that barbershop, he had a meeting with us. And he told all of us before he even sold his barbershop, man, y'all got action. What did we do? Fumbled the football. We fumbled the football. So, because that's what we do. But we could have had our corner, could have been owned by us and all that. Now you got whoever else in there making all that money, So but they cool with the homies. Yeah, they cool because they don't want no problems. They're gonna send their kids to college off that corner, which is what we should have been doing. And any other neighborhood that's in a situation like that, um, when stuff come up in your hood, you have to have those four. You have to have four different type of businesses, man. You know, to all be streaming, revenue, where you could pull resources together and you can band and get something together. A hospital, a school, or a financial institution of some sort. But most likely a school would be first. That's ideal. Uh, some type of functioning learning center where kids can come and don't have to worry about, getting jumped and all this and pressured into the gang, because this is the stuff that we're trying to change. The gang addiction mental disorder, the addiction of the gang from when the kid first sees the gang. How can you stop your kid, Dr. Crip? Well, there's many ways you can stop your kid. Once your kid is recognized that there is a gang around him and the fascination of the gang, his brother may be in the gang, his neighbor may be in the gang, his uncle may be in the gang, anything like that that can lure that kid attention to where he wants to be a part of that is what you have to break. And the only way you can break that is with love and a stern fist of guidance that's going to lead that child somewhere else. You have to put stuff constantly in front of that child that's going to lead that child to where they can adapt. I'm gonna try to put this microphone in. I don't know if I'm phone is there. I hope I ain't been talking. Y'all ain't been hearing me. Jesus. I just plugged the mic up. But it's supposed to have an internal mic. I hope it do. But yeah, this is the Dr. Crip show, and we are letting people know what's going on, what's the status. We high in education over here, so everything I'm gonna do is doing with books. Oh, as a matter of fact, yeah, we are in Walmart now. You feel me? Go to Walmart, Amazon, and get your copy, man. Go ahead. You can go to Walmart, Amazon, and get your copy. It's doing pretty decent. It's all right. You feel me? The more the kids get a hold of this, let your kids know. You see this guy in this hospital bed? This didn't happen by no enemy. This didn't happen by no enemy. This is one of his so-called young homies that did this for whatever reason. Somebody paid him to do it, or he was too scared to fight and he wanted to try to kill on the under. So this is where this book come from. So you have to recognize this type of stuff. So it is now on Walmart. You can go get it from Walmart. You can go get it from Amazon. There's different prices on there. I don't know what the team be doing. They just like we getting it everywhere. Target is next. It's going to be in Target next. You feel me? So, and I'm coming with the hardback. This is a paperback. I'm going to make a hardback edition. It's going to be a special edition for a hardback. I'm creating it right now. So we got a lot of stuff going on like that. Now, the baseball book, this is something totally different. Man, this is 500 pictures of the baseball league. You see that? This is 500 pictures of the baseball league. This is the only positive thing that the Crips have that is completely positive. It is the only thing, once again, that the Crips have that is completely positive. Kids are in here. This is all unity. During the baseball league, Cal League, we had some setbacks. We lost maybe a few members, but overall, we did an excellent job of bringing all these neighborhoods together that you see on the back. The Cal League. See that? You see that? This is something that you want on your mantle, in your apartment, in your house. If you call yourself a fan of the Crips and all this and that, you want to do something positive, this is what you need in your house. You see that? This is $99. You can only get this at one place from me. And the money from this is going to the proceeds of getting the founder of the Cal League recognized, Mr. Wiz. What's Wiz? I forgot. Lord have mercy. What's his name? Ronaldo Reeser. Ronaldo Reeser. This is going to, because I'm trying to get the thing done for Wiz this year. I am trying to get Wiz recognized, the creator of the league, and I got my foot in the door with the mayor and everybody. I got a couple of people that I'm hollering at. I got a couple of people that I'm talking to right now. That is, we trying to get Wiz recognized. You feel me? Some other people may do it before me, but I still have to do it myself because Wiz was a powerful force out here. He asked me to be his cameraman. He bought me all my equipment and he let me go to work, So I have to give a shout out to Wiz and the unfortunate tragedy that he suffered. But we got to keep people named like that going. It's two things that I would like to get accomplished with the city. One, getting Wiz recognized, and two, finding a symbolic place somewhere in Los Angeles with a building or something that can be turned into a piece of a place of I don't want to say worship or anything like that, but a place of where community activists, how many community activists and gang interventionists and stuff like that, homies that gave their life that's not here no more, that people really don't know, a place where they can be recognized, where you can go, where their family members can go, and their name and pictures on the wall and a brief auto about them, and it's just pictures of everybody, where you can walk through kind of like a museum or whatever, something like that. Not too much like that, but just something, like a little shrine dedicated to gang interventionists, real ones that have gave their life out here, and their families don't have no nothing other than the cemetery to go visit, after they didn't get their life and they're gone. So we need a place like that for Black and brown together, that really stuck it out here, man. That's really out here risking their lives to better the future of the gangs. So, um, like I said, this is the Dr. Crip Show. Please like, subscribe, and all that. We do take donations. Oh, there it go. I didn't turn it on. We do take donations, everything, because everything we do goes towards something of ending violence or helping a kid or something like that. If you don't know my track record, I've been doing this for over 25 years, gang intervention, if that's what you want to call it. I call it gang prevention. That's what Unity One was about, gang prevention. And stopping a kid before he even go down that road, because the school to prison pipeline is real. So, in this day and age, they let these kids get buck wild. The disrespect that they do and going through is just getting out of hand. So the next generation is really not, is it ain't looking good for them. So we trying to turn that around, man. We really want to turn that around for the next generation. But we have a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, man, we got the books. I'm gonna be putting it on the website tonight. You can't see this. I thought I could print it out and it would have came out pretty good, but I messed up. But this is the first story. It's called "Got Your Ass," a short story of karma. It's about a gang member that is dealing with the police, and one night his life is up for survival with the police, and 20 years later he is a councilman, but he was crooked the whole way, and it just let you know somebody is always watching you. The government is always watching, like people tell you all the time, the feds, once the feds get involved, man, it's hard. Now, I get a lot of questions and stuff like that about all the stuff that's going on with the snitching and all that type of stuff. The thing about people that tell is that how badly they want to still come around. Once you broke that golden rule, like people tell me, like, I didn't heard they said when you got shot, they think you called the police and this and that. Like, no, I told you what happened. They was driving in the park and they pulled up. It was 4 cars, all young homies. The first car got out. He said the first car pulled up. He was like, "Hey, what's up, nut? I got some fire weed. You feel me?" Yeah, I said, fire for real. He said, "I got some fire weed, big homie. You know what I'm saying? Want to check it out?" I'm like, "Yeah, let me check it out." And as he was walking up on me, he had a backpack. And when he got close, he reached in the backpack, pulled out the gun, started shooting real fast. But while he was shooting, I'm coming at him, trying to get the gun, trying to knock him out and all that. So that's why he ended up having to dump me out, and all them young dudes seen that, So, but you don't know what was the reason, what was the purpose of all that, because not too many people, would have survived that. But, I wasn't screaming and hollering and all that. You feel me? After he finished dumping me out, he jumped in the car and they pulled out. You feel me? I wasn't calling no police, nigga. I called my mama. I called my mama. I called her, and I called the baby, I called the homie, and they called the police, said I'm shot in the park, and such and such. I ain't never called no damn police. I called the homie and told him who did it. You feel me? So if I'm gone, that's who you go get. You feel me? Which they still trying to. And I said, no, no, no. After everything is over with, this is God's way of saying, only way you was gonna leave that park is that we're gonna try to kill you, because I've never been one to kill my own homies. I didn't never want to be involved in that, but I know people that do that all the time. For what reason? In the 90s, it's no reason. When the homies start killing each other, nobody even. I'm like, what did y'all gain out of it? Nobody gained nothing. Wasn't no millions of dollars. It wasn't nothing. So if this hood got it, just imagine the other hoods that's bigger than this hood and all that's going through it. So that's why you say, it's not even worth it, man. You know, um, it's not even worth for your child to be stressed out like this and throw his whole life away. Um, to this day, my family like, man, how much are you worth? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I have no clue. Somebody put a hit out on you, man. They got a two-door Brougham for me. I was worth a two-door. I was worth a two-door Brougham. Wasn't even hot. Damn. 2,000 in your pocket. Yeah, but that's what it is. And these kids, and young adults or whatever you calling them, they dude that shot me. You ain't even been from my hood 10 years. You wasn't nothing in the county jail. We wasn't hearing about your name ringing, nothing. You was in there with the homie son. His name was ringing. That fake word again, homie. His son, that he was in there, but we ain't hear nothing about you. But you come out of jail with the chip on your shoulder, because that's what you do when you go to jail at 18, 19, and you come out. See, when you go to the county jail, it turns you into a man. So now you don't want to horseplay no more. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. And you think, when somebody speak on my name, I'm gonna do this. Even if you wasn't performing like that in the county jail in there, when you get out, you still take on that attitude. And that's the dude that shot me. He still had that attitude, but guess what? You still ain't shit. You ain't got nothing. When you went to jail, you didn't have nothing. You out still right now to this day. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got no shops over there. You ain't got no businesses over there. Y'all, all you're looking for is to snatch the next chain, to snatch the next purse. And be in the video with 18 chains. You feel me? That's it. Like, I got 18 chains on. These 3 got stole from girls. These 4 I took from some old dudes. My mama let me borrow this one. I paid for these 2 10-karat gold. Come on, man. It's sad. It's really sad. But yeah, so um we is me. I don't know. I can't I can't see without my glasses. You know, but I try to wave at you. You know, I try to wave at you, but um, yeah, man, this is Dr. Crip. I thank everybody that tuned into the show. We're gonna be going live a little bit more because we really trying to get to this 1,000 subscribers so we can get out the way and start doing this monetizing on YouTube, because they sweat me about getting 1,000. Like, you need to go live more. I want to thank all the fans, and we talking about the super cent. What is the super cent stuff? Where we can shout out, whatever. You can participate in the shows, the thank you super cents, all this stuff like that. So that's the stuff that we trying to get to. But um, we will be going live a little bit more now, you know. Um, we will be, speaking on how to prevent your kids from joining a gang, what's going on with your kids in the gang, um, why is your kid in the gang, all that type of stuff. We don't want anybody to be left out, you know. And we hoping that these podcasters big group, I could see that came through pretty clear. Um, um, I don't know how to do that. To be in the live video, what does that mean? What do I do? Big group, what's going on? Now look, see, that's the way God, and the reason why I'm talking about him in particular, Droop, is because you have to understand, you know, uh, you know, this guy gave his life, to this cause that didn't give him nothing back, but jail time. He had some good times, some bad times, whatever. Uh, Bank robber, all that. One of those type of dudes. Go get it. I'm going to get it. But he he called me one day, and he told me this is years before, when I was still in my sickness and I didn't know, but that was God through him letting me know what's gonna happen to you, what your turn is gonna be. Um, he was sick, he didn't know why or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he went to the hospital and they told him he had an illness, a life-threatening illness. And now I'm pretty sure that this guy probably didn't pray a few times, the homie Drew. I'm pretty sure he didn't, God, going through jail when you're in jail like that, whatever though. But you take stuff for granted, life for granted, whatever. But the day that doctor told him, you're gonna die, it's death. You all got, his family, everybody, now the family praying for you, whatever. So, uh, he stepped in and he gave his life to God, just like woo, woo, woo. And guess what? He said, man, I got baptized and you feel me? And next thing you know, less than a year, whatever illness he he has overcome it. It's when in remission without all the medicine and just all that, because he got baptized, he came out, he felt some type of way. I think he might have been speaking in tongue. Now this is a dude this ain't this TV show, this ain't none of that. This is a real popper, shooters, squabbler, go bank robber, go get it type of guy. You feel me? You don't get that fakeness out of no person like that. And Wu, the feeling that he had, and guess what? He's no longer sick. I believe he got 2 books or something like that right now. You know what I'm saying? Working on, still with the church, still doing his thing and all that. So those are the type of people that when I got shot and then, when God gave me the plan of what you finna do, it was people like that he put back in my vision. All this stuff is over 15 years old, I believe. You know what I'm saying? But those visions came flooring back to me. Like, yeah, remember when he told you what happened to him? Oh, well, damn, this is happening to me. So, you could think you're the hardest dude in the world. You could do this and that. But when God step into your life and tell you what you about to do, you don't got no choice. It's a wrap, homie. You feel me? What more you know what I'm saying? He already knows. Say, man, I sent somebody else to try to kill you in your face so you could see it. You know what I'm saying? So, you go take my word out everywhere else. You feel me? Where I generate, uh, help people do all kind of stuff behind the scenes and all that because, I'm gonna show you how to get some of this real legal money. You know what I'm saying? So those are the people that you see and you have to acknowledge like that. So that particular person like that. People like that, like Drew, I will, recognize because of I know what they've been through personally. You know what I'm saying? And it's only God that brought them through all that. You know what I'm saying? This is like when you look at me right now. I'm on swole. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on the belly. Half of it is gone. Hey, homie, half of it is gone. It ain't big like it used to be. Trust me. And you feel me? I'm on my fingers, everything. Don't even look like I've been shot 6 times. You feel me? Now they hit me in the head. You got the scars and all that. Yeah, it cracked the dome. It did all that. But none of that didn't slow me down. None of that. All that is nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm more vicious than what I was. And we gonna keep moving this call. You know what I'm saying? And you know, um, it's only God, man. You know what I'm saying? So he let you know, man. Look, you got 2 books. You got 2 books, not one. You got 2 books. Working on a third. Got short stories. You feel me? We got short stories. We selling for $5. Gangster stories, husband, whatever you call it. None of those stories are more than 50 pages. I think we got about 8 of them. Fascinating, edge on your seat, reading, and it's to help people read. It's to help the homies learn how to read because homies don't know how to read. We got a lot of uneducated homies out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And um, um, you know, we out here, we doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? Our goal is to end gang violence. We ain't on here talking about, oh man, talk this dude that we ain't doing none of that, homie. If your ass is 60 years old and you still on here like, hey, I'm gonna tell the homies, we need to do this and that, come to but come together to do what? Stop the banging to do what? Don't know Crips and Bloods need to come together to do nothing because it's too many Indians. What they need to do is stop putting people on their hood right now. No more in 2024. Bridge the gaps with each other that they have and start working. Hey man, I could put stuff in your hood. You feel me? If you a blood, go get a business in the Crip hood. If that is where hey man, that money can make money over there, what you do is get the business, put it in the Crip hood, put it over there. Then go to that particular neighborhood and find the people that can help you run that business. You hire those Crips. The same thing with the Crip. If it's in the Blood hood, if it's in the Mexican hood, you find the people to work. That's how this thing works. You can't have peace without economics, man. Stop it. Stop saying that. Let's get together. Let's unite. You know what I'm saying? Stop saying that. Stop. Tell the truth. Let's get our minds right first. You know, your mind ain't right. You know, you can't want peace one day and then say, man, I ain't wearing red. I ain't wearing blue. The next. You know what I'm saying? What that don't make sense. Explain that to me. I can't do it. Hey, check this out. I'm a G, homie, and you know, uh, my homie got, hey, the Crips, hey, they killed my homie, and it hurt, homie. It still hurt, homie. So I don't wear blue, homie. I can't do it, Like, but look, let's stand together though. Man, shut up. Just like you tell me. Not the only reason why you doing this now because you got shot. So what? Shut up. Get with the cause, man. Jump on board, homie. That's what you do. You know? Something 420. I can't see it. And I ain't putting on my glasses. I'm not doing it. I can't see. I know that's DDY. Something 420. But yeah, man, you can't you you know, all these dudes, everybody want to get on the podcast now, and then that's the new gang member, the podcast dude. Now everybody can just get on the podcast and yeah, homie, whoop the whoop, yeah, it is what it is, homie. Don't come through here, homie, because we'll kill you, homie. That's what it is right now. It's past what they used to say is watered down. No, man, it's not watered down. It's broken. It don't work. You know? And that's what's happening right now. They need to stop, homie. You know? They they need to stop, man. So um people need to just, get on board with it. You know what I'm saying? Just let everybody know that we have an issue with gangs. They don't need to be no more in 2024. That's the first thing. End the sickness. End the sickness, homie. End the sickness. And manage your sickness that you have. See, managing your sickness is just like managing your life if you got diabetes, um, cancer, lupus, uh, any of that stuff. You have to eat right. You have to, have to do drink water. Eat fruits and vegetables. Well, in gang banging and to manage your sickness, you have to do something positive. You have to help people in the community. You have to do functions in the community. You have to uh, help the kids in the community. See, all that stuff is managing your sickness. You feel me? It's getting with people in the community to help change. You know what I'm saying? And, we got a lot of people out here that's not with us no more, man, that, employ people. One of the biggest people that I miss, and, a lot of gang interventionists are under attack, for different reasons. And it's sad when, they get killed. Like, and what's going to be your legacy? You have to think about that stuff, man. What is going to be your legacy after you get killed, man? What are people going to talk about? What are people going to do? What people going to say? You know what I'm saying? How are people going to mention you? What's going to be the the thing that they say about you, you know. Um, like I have a few people, man, Wiz, Big from Block, you know, um, um, the homie from the West Side. Uh, a lot of people, man, lives is just gone, man, And I remember Big, man, look. And it's it just lets you know what people, the ability that we have if we can just work together without all the extras, It's all these years ago. Um Big, he walked up on me and he said, Nut, man, I'm trying to do this, and I want to do this and that, and woo woo woo. Now here's a dude that, my supplier. Yeah, I gotta eat. I ain't always been, healthy. I've been sick, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been sick a long time, and you know, I made a lot of money with Big, but Big has always been an entrepreneur, man. A next level thinker. And for him to uh, 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 for him to ask me, "What up, Hood?" The homie Reggie Sneed. Well, I can read that because it's bigger on here on this screen than it is on this screen here. Like, see, I could see blue something. Oh, blue chill 916. Um, um, but and he Big he asked me, he said, Nut, man, I want to do I got a couple of things going with the nonprofit stuff, and I want to get out there and woo woo. What you know, what should I do? Give me some advice. And I'm looking at him like, huh? Give you some advice? Man, you the man. what you what do you need my advice for? Um, but he was asking me that because he respected what I was doing, And I told him, I said, Big, a lot of people start by just, you have to offer your services. And once your services become needed through the school system and stuff like that, people that need it, then they tend to you know focus on you a little bit more. So he was like, man, I want to do something. I want to work around here. I want to do something. I want to do that over here. So I told him about the school in the hood, Manhattan. I said, they don't have no crossing people over here. I said, man, you start doing that, you're gonna have to dedicate yourself to it for about 3 years or so. Big went out there, man, and did that stuff for about 4, 5 years, man. Gave his time and services, walking them kids, man. And when the day that he decided to walk away and give it up, guess what Manhattan did? Man, we need you over here. First contract. Boom. Look who he called. Homies don't even know that. Nut, I got a job over here in your hood, man, at school. Man, I can't stand out there, Big. I don't want to do all that. Man, I got it cracking, man. You told me, woo, woo, woo. I know, Big. Just go on and handle your business, man. Get your homies. So eventually that turned into him taking over the school all the way up and down Western. And then the so-called homies, people that want to see, people that see the advantage in gang intervention, man, this our hood. Can't nobody do nothing over here. Man, shut up, y'all. You see somebody else doing something in your hood now, y'all can't nobody do it. But you wasn't doing it. And then you don't even know how long that dude been doing it over here, So, you got people like that that's just gone, man, and don't get no recognition in life, man. I miss Big, man, very, 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 very brilliant, cut down way before his time, behind silliness, behind stuff that people trying to change in gangs. See, that's why it ain't no, that's why it's no, Lord, that's why it's no, it's an illusion. That's why it's nothing, because y'all trying to make a new era and trying to change stuff and just causing controversy on controversy, and till you get to the point where we don't got no big homies and all that, And then these dudes are too old, and these dudes is aggressive, and it just don't mix, and people don't want to give their life to that, And the tragedy is he on a job, and he got gunned down, and for what? Behind somebody else, because he didn't have no problem with nobody. He lost his life behind somebody else, homie, and it's a tragedy, And just like Wiz, it's a tragedy that he gone. So who gonna pick up who gonna pick up where these dudes left off and carry the torch? Who's gonna continue what they got to expand it more than what it was when he left? In his past. Who's gonna take it to the next level? You gotta ask stuff like that of people, man, because people don't, gangs don't. They have no. There's no fit for gangs in society. Sooner or later, it's gonna come to an end, and at least we can be in control of that. If the gangs work together on that end. I'm not a person of coming together just super fast like that. You got to get your own backyard clean, before you can go to your neighbor house. You got to clean your own house up first, So that needs to happen. When that can happen, then you could talk about all this. But on the whole, yes, Bloods and Crips. We still haven't even made the PSA commercial. I got a couple of people that's calling me about the PSA commercial. If you don't know what a PSA commercial is, it's a public service announcement. It's an anti-gang commercial, and we are making one. And we need about 5 Crips and 5 Bloods to show up so we can complete the commercial. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. And that is some unity that need to be shown all the time. You know what I'm saying? What they can do together, far as in public appearance. That is the type of stuff they need to do. But individually, they need to go back and work on the backyard before you can try to hang out with each other and go to each other's hoods and do all this other type of stuff. Somebody have to give money for that. You have to find the resources for that to make it to where the gangs want to be involved. Where we can get them involved, because we have many different avenues to get people involved. Listen, I do want to say this too, about the lowriders. I'm not a lowrider. I know y'all mad. Don't speak on the low, but the stuff that y'all do is killing me. Y'all have these community meetings about just when we can cruise and when can we block driveways. And the black lowrider community, man, y'all are so much bigger than that. Are we not amazed that the Latinos have museums and celebrating a culture that we are a part of? If I'm not mistaken, you know, almost created, you know. I read a book, I forgot the book, the old guy, he took the hydraulics from a plane or something, you know, and he put them in the car to go up and down. And, you know, once again, you know, our culture is gone, and it's the culture of the Latino as well, but they doing excellent. So I have to, I gotta ask these questions. Um, I gotta ask these questions. The outdoors and cars. See, brother, we need you. Yeah, I mean, I understand it's crab killer. You know, you've been hurt before, but I mean, you at some point you're gonna have to come up out of that, man. You know, you got to come up out of it, crab killer. Come up out of it. You know, this is Kate something. I can't really see it because that's too small. But um, yeah, you know, of course they're not stupid, but we got the ability. I mean, once we get involved in listen, man, let me explain this story to you. You feel me? Uh let me explain this to you. It was a lady named Pastor Faye. Just listen to me. Outdoor cars, crab killer. Please, just can I get a chance to talk to you? Listen to what I'm telling you. It was a lady named Pastor Faye. She died maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, close to 15, maybe something like that. And she was the first lady to listen to what I had to say because the white from the individuals took me to meet her. Because, see, I had spoke at the lowrider NLRA, National Lowrider Car Association, all kind of stuff. Um, but I told her during this time, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever. I said, listen, the form. If we can get the form and create a track around the form and call it the Merry Lowrider Go Round. That is beautiful. Did you just hear what I said? The Merry Lowrider Go Round. To where the lowrider is the roller coaster, taking the kids on a trip around there. But before the kids just jump in the car, everything is organized. The lowriders are all parked in an area where kids are looking at the cars, you know, glamorizing the cars, whatever. And we have the speakers of the lowriders. They come up on the stage and they say, "Hey, I'm from Supernatural. My name is uh, Three Wheel Motion, and I've been working on my car for 7 years, 5 years, or whatever. And had it not been for me able to read and write and do math, I wouldn't be able to work on my car. So we want all the kids to stay in school and get an education and math, and you can build your own lowrider." Now, who wants to get in my lowrider? Me, and have the kids right there. Search their pockets, no pens, no stickers. Get in the beautiful lowrider, and there they go off. All day like that, just off. But listen, not only that, Pastor Faye, we have sponsors where if the lowrider break down, they can pull over here like pit stops at a drag race, get the lowrider fixed. We also have the diabetes truck, the heart truck, the STD truck, the sickle cell, sickle cell. We got all the people out here that's planted all the way around the farm, all the health groups. Come get your blood pressure checked. Come get your teeth checked. Everything free to the community. And we have the vendors out there that can sell, but what they raise, a portion of the money goes back into the next year, summer, or whenever it's going to take place, and to grassroots organization that's trying to help stop kids from joining gangs. Man, that is one of the most beautiful things that a low rider can do. Besides trying to find out when can we low ride on Crenshaw. Come on, man. And let's put the foundation in the name of that little girl who got killed at y'all lowrider event somewhere. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the little black girl who got killed. She should have had a lowrider organization named in her honor, homie. You feel me? Where you can come together and do this. Not just come show your cars off, man. Stop doing that. Let's build a cause for the community. That's how you get accepted. That's how you get the community to accept you. Jane Butts and all them, man, they with all that type of stuff. Now, let me explain to you. Crab, killer, listen to me. Outdoors and cars. Listen to me. This 20 years ago, I had a plug with the Inglewood Unified School District. This is the supervisor of the Inglewood, one of the supervisors in the Inglewood Unified School District over the math of the whole Inglewood Unified School District, concerning high school, middle school, elementary school. Everything comes through his hands. I see him one day. I used to be in his class at Morningside. He's now a supervisor on the Inglewood Unified School Board. I say, listen, Mr. Lewis, might as well tell you. I said, Mr. Lewis. Ooh, he said, hey, hi, what's going on, man? I remember you. Because I was a Crip and I shouldn't have been at the school. It's a blood school, all that type of stuff. So he knew I had sense, and he was trying to teach me algebra and everything. I got it, a little bit, but he like, man, look, you that game banging stuff, I'm gonna just make you my TA, teacher's assistant. So he knew exactly who I was, whatever. So he's like, man, it's good to see you, man. What you doing? I told him, with the stuff. And he said, man, I seen you on TV before with Jim Brown and all the other stuff. He said, man, that's good. I'm glad you're doing all that stuff. I said, look, Mr. Lewis, I got an idea. He said, what is it? I said, man, look, I got a guy from HBO. I pitched this idea to him about a 8-tray, a 60, a 9-0, and a Hoover. Just for example, don't get mad. You feel me? It could be an Inglewood family and a 9-0. It could be a Compton Pyru against a Compton Crip. But they working together. I said, Mr. Lewis, I want them to build a lowrider together. 4 kids, all of them from a different gang, not getting along with each other. And I want all the kids to have to work together to build a lowrider under the supervision of the lowrider car club, Supernatural, Individuals, Majestics, them too. And they come together and they build the lowrider together. The lowrider comes in on a flatbed, rusted, everything. The kids sit there. They don't know what to do, but you got supernatural individuals, majestics, and whoever else. It's another group that's famous, Lowrider Car Club. There's a few of them. But these are the teachers. So what you doing, man? What you gonna do? They show them, they guide them. So first thing you got to do, you got to shell, you got to do this, you got to get your shell clean, woo. And once you get your shell clean, do this. So let them do the kids do all the footwork. They put everything together. They build this lowrider, and then they auction it off to Snoop Dogg, Dre, Ice Cube, Game, all these people that do gangster rap. Y'all buy the car from the kids. The money goes back to the kids' college education fund. The only way you can get this money, kid, is if you go to college now. So you're 8, 9, 10 years old right now. Graduate high school. Guess what? Man, you got $15,000. The car sold for $60,000, $70,000. Split the money between those 4 kids. It goes into a saving account that the parents can't touch or nothing. And it's strictly for the kids going to college. Period. That's how you get this money. You got to check into college. Mr. Lewis said, man, that's a beautiful idea. I said, Mr. Lewis, what do I need to do? He said, you got to get me a curriculum. I said, Mr. Lewis, he said, listen, one setup of a lowrider can go to 4 different cars. Get that curriculum, write it down on paper, give it to me, and I can put it into the Unified School District as an after-school program where the kids can come together and they can work on that project. No problem. So I go to the NLRA and I'm trying to tell them I need a curriculum that go to a Cadillac, a Regal, a Caprice, Buick, one setup that goes to all those cars. That's it. Program done. Couldn't get it, man. So the Lowrider Car Club, y'all got to do better, man. Let's stop talking about just riding for cruising for 5 hours, man. Let's add to the excellence of the community. Let's take our kids and get them involved in building lowriders and start recording it. HBO was ready to go. They said, man, listen, Nut, if you get it, we need a sizzle reel. If you can get it with the kids, they're working together on a car, and they both doing the same thing you see in these reality shows right now. He said, Nut, if you get that, make a sizzle reel and give it to me. I could take it to the producers of America Undercover on HBO, and they're going to green light the project. Do you know I couldn't get the curriculum out the lowrider dudes? I'm just telling you, man. Let's just step up. That's all I'm saying, man. Just step up, Everybody can step up. Blue Chill 916. I wonder what that say. Kate Vivian 902. This is the Dr. Crip show, man. And I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I don't know the next time I'm going live, but we will be going live a little bit more from now on. I will make an announcement. I'm going to put it out on Instagram, Facebook. You have an appointment with Dr. Crip. Maybe Saturday I'll go live again, this Saturday. Go live again to where we could talk about some stuff. But like I said, this is Dr. Crip show. If you want to get the baseball book, look at this beautiful masterpiece. This is the baseball book, man. Look at this. Look at this, man. Tell me this. Look at this, man. The Cal League. Look at this, man. Look at this book. Look at all this. Look at this, man. These are all the neighborhoods on there. Can you see that? These are all the neighborhoods that participated in it. And see that Wiz right there. You see that? See Wiz right there at the bottom? That's the guy who who manifest this dream to reality. The first Crip softball league in history. One of the most positive, the only positive thing that the Crips have ever done that's been documented. And I did it. You feel me? Over 500 beautiful pictures in here. Look again. Look at that. Over 500 beautiful pictures of people hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Over people hanging out, doing a thing, not fighting, not arguing, not nothing. You know what I'm saying? Look at the pictures, man. Look. Beautiful. All these pictures, all these different gangs in there, man. Can you see that? All these different gangs in there, homie. Hanging out on a beautiful day with the kids too. Look, baseball. Look at that. Lock, lock. You feel me? And we got the kids in here too. I like to show the kids. Oh, wait a minute. Let me show this picture of Wiz. I like this picture of Wiz right here because he's standing with Squirrel from Athens. You feel me? And I gave them two dudes an award one year for the work that they did. That's Wiz with Squirrel right there. But look at the pictures though. Look at all the pictures though. You feel me? 500 beautiful pictures, man. You know? Look at that. You know? Let me show the kids. Watch this. I'm going to show the kids. I got the kids in there. Let me get to a kid page. I like to show the kids. They in here. Watch. Oh, I guess I do have to show them the Harlems, DNA, champions, 3 years. 3 years running, they won. You feel me? But I like to show the kids too, though, because the kids playing is more of a significance to me. Usually I just open the book and you see the kids right there. Uh-oh, here you go. Kids is in here, man. You feel me? Look at that. License to Operate. It's a beautiful DVD. Go check it out. But there go one of the kids. And also, I have something that when I do the thing for Wiz, when I do the thing for Wiz, when I honor Wiz, I want these kids that's in the book. I want them to be there because I want to give them a special award. So I want a lot of the kids that's in the book, I want them to be there as well. So they can get an award from me. You know, look at this. Look how beautiful this picture is right here. Look at that. You see that? Precious. Please do not let these kids gang bang. Why would you let that beautiful little girl gang bang? Do not do it. Look at that. That's the kids, man. They in there. You feel me? So the only way you can get the baseball book is through me. Go to drcrip.com, order it. You feel me? It's $99. Shipping takes 4 to 6 weeks, and you'll have your copy of it. My my a beauty join. Um, I don't know who that is. I can't see. 9090. My beauty. What's up? What's going on? Thank you for joining in, man. We trying to save a life. We trying to stop the gang violence. Um, please like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. You feel me? Now, the book, you can get this on Amazon and Walmart. Also, you can get it on Dr. Crip. You can go, you can get this on all platforms right here, streaming platforms. This is what you want. This is the truth right here, man. You feel me? This is the one you want right here. So, you know, that's really what you want. You know, that's what you want right there. Hear the truth, man. Hear the truth, see the truth. You know, learn the truth. Speak the truth. Everything. This is all positive. Oh yeah, you got the story of Cam and Terrell in here. And stop letting these white boys on y'all neighborhood. You see everything I went through with this white boy Cameron Terrell? Go check out the Cameron Terrell story, part 2. It'll tell you the whole story. You feel me? Cujo, what's up, brother? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. And it's no mo in 2024. We don't need no mo in 2024, man. You feel me? Let's end the sickness. We don't need no more sickness. We want to get people out of their sickness. We want to because gangs will pull you down, man. And you just don't want to be there. And if you end up telling in your gang and all that, you should have never been a part of it. It wasn't meant for you. And people have to deal with that. Those are sicknesses that everybody. When you tell on your homie, it's a sickness that, like having a contagious sickness. When you sneeze, you will infect somebody. That's part of your sickness because you scared now, and that's what you're used to. Because you did it maybe once and didn't get caught. You did it twice and maybe didn't get caught. So now you get used to this, telling on homies. You know what I'm saying? But that's really a sickness, man. And you shouldn't be a part of that. You have to know, like, man, let go somewhere else, bro. You know what I'm saying? And leave that part of that sickness alone. And we're going to go through all that. We're going to start taking questions. You feel me? Anybody can hit my phone. My number is open. If you don't got my number, it's 213-926-7722. It's been the same. It ain't gonna never change. Part of me managing my sickness is giving up the information that we know. You know what I'm saying? We have so much stuff coming. It ain't even funny. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want me to talk about Tennessee. I'm going to talk about Tennessee too. I know a whole lot about Tennessee. I know everything about Tennessee. I know who did what in Tennessee. I know who didn't do what in Tennessee. I know what was done in Tennessee. I know what was done in Oklahoma. I know who did what in Oklahoma. This is healing our sickness for me and where I come from. Because a lot of people need to know. And people did tell me, man, when you going to release the list of the top 10 snitches? It's coming. Because we have so many snitches that, it's hard to choose who is actually number one. Like, who is the number one, I believe still to this day that the 9-0s is probably the number one snitches in the whole old car, but that had a bigger effect, you know, in the old car than anybody. You know what I'm saying? But you got the other gangs out here too that got a lot of snitches. Um, but for a gang that size of the 9-0s, you know, man, you know, we had a whole lot. And I'm talking like 50. You know, we got a homie, we got a G homie, and he was very good at writing names down of homies who were around and hanging out and still okay or whatever. And then I would look at the list and I say, "Oh, you didn't add none of them on there." He said, "Nah, man, I can't. I didn't add them over there." And I was like, "Wow, what if you did the snitch list?" And he did it, and it was a lot of names on there. I said, "Dang, wow," you know. And that's a sickness, man, because you know you still want to come around, you still want to hang out, and I don't understand why. Once you do something foul, you're supposed to move on, you know. And true, I politic with the best of everybody. I allow who I want to allow around because I weigh the decision of what they did, and I say, you know what, you know, it's cool because that's what I want to do. Because this guy here say, oh, because he got money and he want to dictate who can't come around, no more this and that. But at the same token, your family is a snitch. Your cousin is a snitch. You know, your cousin, your brother, best friend is a snitch, and you allow that. You know, he's not dead or nothing. That guy can still come to your house and everything. So it made me look at stuff a different way. So I had to do my judgment of who I want to be with, around with, and you know, let who hang around. So everybody, if you go to my hood and everybody who got a problem with me, most likely you a snitch. If you say, "Oh fuck nut," then that means you got some serious issues in your past. Could be snitching, busterism, you know, trying to kill a home or killing a homie, you know, backstab and all that. You got one of those issues. Because other than that, pretty much everybody loved me. Um, but like I said, this is the Dr. Crip show, and we don't want kids to go through that no more in 2024. We trying to end the sickness, man. That's the only thing we could do is end the sickness. So I believe I said Saturday. So I will probably put up a appointment call. You have an appointment with Dr. Crip Saturday, whatever day that is. Uh, I'll probably come on a little bit earlier than when I just came on. Maybe around 7 o'clock or something like that. Give people time to come on in. Um, but yeah, go get the books, man. You know, go check out the short stories. We selling them for $5. I'll be putting the picture up on the. I'll put the picture up with a brief synopsis and all that type of stuff. The first one, $5 short stories. None of our short stories, like I said, are over 50 pages. We have 8 stories, um, and they all fascinating stories, and they all from the mind of the Dr. Crip, man, your boy. They all from my mind. So this is the Dr. Crip show, man. I want to thank everybody who tuned in. Spread the word, please. Like, subscribe, share. Go get a copy of the book. It's available now on Walmart, Amazon, and at drcrip.com. Go to drcrip.com. You can ask questions. If you want to get at me, you can get at me at Dr. Crip TV at gmail.com. My phone number is 213-926-7722. We will, prison talk. We're going to be having more people called in from prison. I got a lot of shows that people want, different type of shows people want me to do. But like I said, this is the only type of show that you're going to see like this on the internet. You ain't going to see too many shows like this. We're not glamorizing gangs. We ain't giving shots out to homies and none of that. We ain't doing none of that. We are saying no more in 2024. We want everybody 60 to come off of that, 60 years old, to let it go, man. To start wearing red, start wearing blue. Stop putting out that image of, man, I just can't do it, and all this and that, man. You're damn near 60, man. Go take some, show the ability of growth in your life, man. Come from behind that wall, man. And don't say you can't wear red and you can't wear blue, but you want Bloods and Crips to come together. That's called an oxymoron, dude. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't see, but I know it say peaches. I can't read everything. I ain't wearing my glasses. But yeah, we got a lot going on, man. So once again, if you're interested in the book, it's now available on Walmart and Amazon. Walmart, Amazon. If you want the baseball book, look at this beautiful baseball book. Look at all this. Look at this. 500 pictures. I'm the only one with this book. This is what you want on your mantle. You call yourself a Crip, this is what you want on your mantle right here. You feel me? This is the only thing that Crips have ever done that's positive in a whole. You feel me? It's 500 pictures of baseball, the first Crip softball league in the state of California, the only one. And here go all the pictures behind it right here. You got them in here. And you see that picture of your boy right there, the founder, Wiz. You see that? Can you see Wiz? That's the founder. And I'm going to do some, and hopefully I can get this done for Wiz this year. I'm getting recognized by the city. Hopefully I can get this done this year. See your boy Wiz right there? That's the founder right there. 500 pictures of nothing but blissful days. You feel me? Everybody. You see them all dudes? You see that? You got everybody hanging out, man. You got baseball, softball, this is it. This is a positive thing for the Crips. They've never done nothing like this before. Nothing was ever done like this. So if you call yourself a Crip and you want something positive about the Crips, what they done, look at the cover. Look at that cover, man. Look at that. Look at that cover. Look at that. That's the real deal right there, homie. You see that? That is the real deal. The Cal League. The first Crip softball league. You see what it say up under there? The Crip softball league. You see that? By author L.A. Nutt. You ain't going to find this nowhere. It's recognized. You feel me? I'm getting this book recognized. Listen, stuff don't happen overnight. But your boy don't stop. You feel me? Yeah, I got my hooks in the mayor and all that. I'm talking to some of they flunkies and all that. I'm dealing with them. It's just a matter of time. Don't worry about it, But you can only get this book from me. It's $99. Go to drcrip.com if you want this book. You feel me? And when you get your book, you don't pass it around for everybody to see. This goes on your mantle. You feel me? This goes on your table, on your coffee table. So when people pick it up, and say, oh yeah, I'm in there. Can I see? I didn't see my picture. Go get your own book. You feel me? Don't touch it. What page you on? Well, I'm on page 319. Okay, well, here go 319 right here. I don't see you. So, this is what you do. Go get your own book. The Crip League. This is what you want. $99. Only at drcrip.com. So that's what you do. So yeah, man, we've been on here a long time. I just wanted to bring people up to speed. What's going on? Your boy is still out here super active. I got so much going on. It's pathetic. You know what I'm saying? I still look good. I still work out. It don't look like I've been shot 6 times. God is on my side. We ain't worried about that. We ain't nothing slowing down. We got our hands in everything. I love writing. That's what I do. I write books. We got short stories. We got scripts. If you want to learn how to use AI, you want to write your book and AI can write your book, you need to get at us because we're going to have a seminar about that where we could teach you how to use AI to write your book, your novel, your movie, your script. It ain't as hard as you think. It's real easy. Certain steps. Come to your boy. I will teach you how to do it. It's not a problem whatsoever. We have had AI write us 3 scripts, 3 full scripts that we didn't touch. Only thing we put on there was the title. AI did all the work. And we got 3 full scripts. Then we got the scripts we wrote ourselves, So like I said, we got about 30 scripts, man. They cover a wide range of horror to skateboarding to Black history. And like I said, I didn't let the cat out the bag. We have wrote the Tupac television series. Let me tell you again. Yes, it's out floating around right now. We got it out floating around. It's a Bible book. When you deal with Hollywood and you want to write a television show, you have to give them what is called a Bible book. And guess what? It's bigger than this. Or about this size or a little bit bigger. It's called a Bible book. And it's a full television show, and we have wrote one about Tupac. But the haters are telling us right now, oh man, everything after the Hutland brothers did the last Tupac Dear Mama thing. Oh man, they covered everything. Man, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody never covered nothing. They still doing movies about Elvis. They still doing movies. They still doing documentaries and everything about George Washington. They still doing everything about people who ain't even here on this planet no more, man. So don't tell me. Ain't nobody covered this like we covered this. You feel me? It's not been covered. So we have it. It's in circulation. We trying to get some people behind it. Hopefully it'll get, some traction to it. But yes, when you see it and it go through and you say, damn, they coming out with a Tupac television series. It's your boy. It's your boy. That's all I got to say. It's your boy. It is your boy. So I want to thank everybody once again for coming out, and joining. And we'll be sending out an invitation to Dr. Crip. You have an appointment once again. I think we're gonna go. We'll go live Saturday. We're gonna go live Saturday. We're gonna let everybody know we're gonna go live Saturday. So once again, this is the Dr. Crip Show, man. I'm your boy, Dr. Crip. Get involved. There's no more in 2024. We don't need no more neighborhoods, gangsters, Damus, Grooves, Cosis, Watts, Long Beach. West Side, West Side. You know, the deep West Side. We South Central. They the deep West Side. We don't need no more. Don't let your child, you hear him, somebody, hey man, when you get put on in 2024, what? You need to slap. Tell him go look at the book, you know. Tell him go look at the book, man. You know. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming, homie. You know, we're gonna tell you we're gonna tell you because if you didn't know, the the Tennessee trial is the longest federal, one of the longest federal cases in U.S. history. So, uh, I got I got it. It's already written. The story already wrote the treatment, you know, and it's fascinating. Put your seatbelt on because you're not ready for this. Oh, in my next show, I will be uh I will be telling you about the NC hat and powder blue. I'm part of the board that made that happen. I am part of the board with the NC hat. That means the illusion of 90 Crip when that came into effect. Uh, I'm going to tell you that story about the powder blue rag and all that. I'm part of that board. Uh, who created, where the NC hat was created, who did it. A lot of people is probably going to try to say, oh, this nigga don't. But when you tell your facts, make sure when you tell your facts, you tell where you was at. See, this is coming straight from the horse's mouth of who brought the hat and where it came from. You know? Yeah. You know, so stay tuned for that. You know, with the concept of the powder blue rag, the color, because I am one of the chair members of Powder Blue and NC. You know, I'm not the person who started NC. No, that homie is rest in peace. And he brought that hat back to the hood, and that's what we start wearing. And he campaigned with me because my hair was already going, and I wore hats all the time. And he like, "Nut, you need to be one." That's why I'm coming to get you because here go your hat, and I got hats for a few other homies. And I was one of the main ones with an NC hat on, NC out every day. Had the powder blue car, everything. Wasn't no. I could say that I was the most powder blue NC person probably of the neighborhood, the whole neighborhood. Got maybe a couple of other people in there though, but I'm in that top three, you know. I'm in that top three with that. But that's for the next pre-recorded show. Um, but yeah, this is Dr. Crip. I thank everybody for coming in. You know, we stayed on here. You know, we went these 2 hours because I wanted a lot of people to know what was going on and where to go get the book, because I get that question a lot. You know, where's the book at? It's at Walmart. It's on Amazon. Where are you from, homie? And the baseball book. The baseball book is at drcrip.com. Where you from, homie? Amazon and Walmart. Amazon and Walmart, drcrip.com. Amazon and Walmart, drcrip.com. Amazon and Walmart. The short stories. The first one of 8 short stories. I know this. I know. It's called Got Your Ass, a short story of karma. Do you know this is 8 pages? But it is a full, complete story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. And it takes you on an adrenaline ride. And it's for the homies that cannot read, that do not read enough, you know? So you can read 8 pages, you know, and learn to read some more, you know? So this is Dr. Crip, man. And we'll be posting your next appointment this Saturday. We'll figure out what time. And thank everybody for tuning in, man. This is Dr. Crip. Please like, subscribe, go tell a friend. And it's no more in 2024.